What is up guys, Greedy Knight here with a video on the Arch Tempered Rey Dau sets for Charge Blade. I'll go over the builds for the fight and what ends up being the best sets after toppling this Arch Tempered Apex. Let's get into it. There are two sets I'm going to recommend to hunt Rey Dau. The Gore sets for Impact Foul and Element Foul featuring Ardent Paralysis and Ice weapons. They crack 400 defense, making them solid survivability sets. For Impact Foul, you run the Agitator version of the build to further boost your raw attack. Impact Foul enables KOs and Paralysis provides an additional valuable opening. With the monster as hyperactive as Rey Dau, the stun lock strategy is warranted. Quote unquote veteran hunters have been complaining about how the fight is too easy, while Element Foul serves as a challenge mode since you are going to fight Rey Dau without a single KO or Paralysis window. The only openings you get are the ones you earn by exploiting Rey Dau's natural openings, namely the scripted wound opening after he shoots his railgun. In exchange, your fouls and chops will hit harder due to Rey Dau's ice allergy. Pick your poison for which set you use. You are farming Arch Tempered Rey Dau solely for gamma tickets, and the rest of his materials can be farmed from his regular version. One adjustment for this fight is that you use guard on the secondary skill for level 3 weapon decorations to manage knockback better. It results in reduced sharpness consumption, reaction, stamina consumption, and chip damage. This lets you turtle behind your shield without worrying about it being broken by tanking too many hits. Charge Blade isn't the most mobile weapon, so you won't have to worry about dodging when you can just bulldoze through onslaughts by guarding. Latent Power has two activation conditions, being in the hunt for 2 minutes or taking at least 130 damage. When one of the two conditions are met, you get the increments of 10 affinity per level and stamina reduction for 2 minutes. Charge Blade lacks super armor mechanics, meaning the damage condition will only be activated when taking heavy knockback or getting hit on purpose. The consistent condition will be the 2-minute condition. The only reason this is run is because it comes baked in on the waist armor piece. Similar to how Max Might can't be used on certain weapons, Latent Power can't be used effectively on Charge Blade. Rey Dau's voltage increases the duration of Latent Power by 30 seconds for the first level and 90 seconds for the second level, resulting in 2 minutes and 30 seconds for level 1 and 3 minutes and 30 seconds for level 2. Since you are running at least 2 Rey Dau pieces, you'll get the extra 30 seconds anyways. Lord Soul is a 5% attack boost at the cost of decreasing your defense by 5%. When you are struck by a lethal hit, you will survive it and the boost changes to a 5% defense boost, along with a +3 resistance boost for all elements. In practice, it is a +10 attack boost on Ardian weapons until you tank a lethal hit. The optimal strategy is to never trigger Lord Soul to keep the passive attack boost for the entire hunt by never taking a lethal hit, denoted by the yellow line on your health bar. No pressure. In case of emergencies, the Focus Sash effect will keep you in the fight and make you tankier in exchange for dropping the attack boost. The only thing that will refresh the attack boost is if you cart. Looking at the armor pieces, the best gear consists of the helm, arms, and waist when building for DPS sets. They have good slots and have priority skills like Maximum Might and Weakness Exploit. The 3 pieces net you both Lord Soul's and Rey Dau's voltage, while leaving 2 armor pieces open for Gore armor and its Black Eclipse level 1 affinity boost engine. You can use this set for both impact and element file. You just shift investment based on the needs of each file type as shown. You invest in Agitator with level 1 burst and Weakness Exploit for impact file, while slotting in full levels of burst for element file along with coalescence. You use the usual weapon decorations for your Ardian weapons. For Impact Foul, Lord Soul matches the infected state of Black Eclipse level 2 and its 10 attack, while it becomes weaker than the cured state and its 15 attack. The Gore set will still remain the quote-unquote meta option for consistent damage, but Rey Dau provides a safety button along with 100% affinity once all of your skills are active, notably Latent Power. As for Element Foul, you drop Convert Element for Lord Soul. You keep the rest of the skill investment the same for maximum element damage, now supplemented by 10 raw attack. The reason the 4-piece Gore set was not the quote-unquote meta for element is because it extends the duration of the cured state, meaning you get less coalescence uptime. Now you get a similar attack boost while maintaining the shorter cured duration of Black Eclipse level 1. While Convert Element is a solid element skill, it is pretty inconsistent in terms of activation and matchups compared to a flat attack boost. It can't be used against everything while Lord's Soul can be. This makes the Rey Dau set better in general, and you swap to convert element against relevant matchups. Like if this video is useful to you, consider subscribing if you want to see more Charge Blade content like this. Comment your thoughts on Arch Tempered Rey Dau down below. That's all I got for this one. Greedy Knight, signing out.